Just three radio hosts on air, dumb debating. Just three radio hosts on air, dumb debating.
Time for Dumb Debates. Get your Dumb Debates in now. DumbDebates.com.
Are you okay, John?
Yeah.
Cubs, Nick. The Cubs.
We suck.
Hey, there's still another game, John.
There's always tomorrow, John.
There's always tomorrow. Oh, that for just one day.
Yeah. By the way, just a quick note, not this, I guess it really doesn't matter because if you're listening to us in the podcast form, you're usually not listening to us live, but our podcast provider has been giving us issues today.
It has the Bruns.
But remember, we always have our shows archived. In fact, it's like a DVR right now. You can go to our YouTube page, 1620 The Zone TV, and you could, in addition to watching us right now live, you can just go down to that little, status bar and just move it back, and you can watch us. You can go back to any part in the show, and all of our shows are archived there as well.
That's
so
true.
That's just another option.
Very cool.
And while you're there, you can also maybe poke around, look at all the past dumb debates, all the past movie clubs.
Wow.
We got a lot on there.
Look at the fun thumbnails Nick makes when he's like, does this guy stink?
Then they get over 1,000 views, and I'm like, thank you.
Nice. Thanks for the 1,000 views. John, we begin with a sports dumb debates question.
I'm going to say sports flash.
No. From Whopper.
Whopper.
What has better vibes? A 3-1 October with a 2-2 November, or a 4-0 October with a 1-3 November? And Whopper, of course, is talking about the Nebraska Cornhuskers football team. So what has better vibes going into the offseason? They go 3-1 this month, so thus they are 6-2, and then they go 2-2, which means they would beat one of USC, Iowa, or Penn State. What are you doing over there?
I'm just trying to send the word out via our social media.
Okay.
So
you're not even listening. I'm just.
I am listening.
I'm listening.
I am listening. I heard you.
Okay.
Because both end up with the same record, but this question usually comes down to, well, who have they beaten?
And that's why I was trying to say.
What is the 3-1 and who is the 2-2?
Well, the 2-2 means for sure you have to beat at least one of USC, Iowa, or Penn State. You have to.
Right.
It probably means UCLA and one of those teams.
But which of the one is the 3-1?
I don't know.
Is it Northwestern?
Well, Nick, if you don't beat UCLA, that means you get to beat two of Penn State.
Yeah, but then you lose. Now imagine this scenario.
Would be stinky.
Nebraska beats two of the three, Penn State, Iowa, USC, but they lose both of the UCLA and Northwestern games.
Sign me the hell up for that stretch run. Yes.
Really?
John, you beat Penn State on the road.
Okay,
you beat
but there's
Iowa
a chance.
at home. You beat USC. You beat Minnesota. I am easily signing on the dotted line.
Imagine that discourse.
Yeah. You lost to two of the. We just had the conversation with Bruns. Could UCLA be the worst? Was it UCLA?
Yeah.
Yeah. UCLA be the worst conference team Nebraska's played.
Yeah, but then
they're stanky.
But then you beat Penn State. That would be massive for the program.
Well, but we don't really. Do we not? We aren't sure that Penn State isn't headed for a little bit of circling the drain this season?
I'd still rather have that win than. That's a much better win than UCLA.
Well, of course, it's a better win.
So that's what I'm saying.
But is it a better win than UCLA would be a loss?
I think so.
Remember, we're sending people to the UCLA game. Do we want to send our listeners to a losing game?
Oh, John, that's a great reminder.
And can you imagine if that game is like at 10 p.m. local time here?
And you're doing overreaction that night?
And I'm not doing overreaction because I'm like, hell no, I ain't talking about this mess.
So wait, what's your answer then? Would you rather have the 3-1 with the 2-2 or the 4-0 with the 1-3? I'm going to pick the first option because you are guaranteed a win over what we perceive today to be a decent team in November. But most likely means you beat.
Who have you beaten question is rather interesting.
The October or the 2-2 November most likely means you beat UCLA and Iowa or USC. And I would say sign me up for that, especially if you can guarantee me that it's Iowa. Especially if you can guarantee. to me.
Well, okay, because sometimes people
A 1-3 finish would suck. Nobody wants that.
sometimes when we get to the whole dumb debates, people are like, "Oh, we're in the middle of football.
Yeah. Oh, you got another football one for me?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Football. Nick, you love this.
I
Well, and
sometimes feel like dumb debate should be in a similar realm to the crossover.
Okay. Well, sometimes we talk about football. What are you?
Well, but this is an interesting question.
What is it?
I have to look it up. Sorry.
Come on, John. You tweeting out URLs?
Yeah, URL boy.
No, I saw it when I was on my way into work while I was at a stoplight, but I didn't have a chance to save it. But the question is in regards to Nebraska.
Okay.
Ray.
Hello, Ray.
For Nebraska to have a breakthrough season, what is more important? Improved rushing offense or improved rushing defense? This is a good one.
That is an awesome question.
So you're thinking about the last 8 games.
Yep.
If Nebraska is going to be that 9-3 or better football team, which of fixing these two is more important? Improved rushing offense or improved rushing defense? My first and my gut answer right off the bat, just boom, was defense.
Yep.
Because
same.
The passing defense, at least the secondary part of it, has been really good. As the Cubs ground into a double play to end the game, and we'll have a game 3 tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow night.
Screw you, Padres. I hope you flush those uniforms down the toilet because they look like that, and you are in them.
You're in.
But that was my gut.
Okay.
But then I thought about it. Because to improve this isn't just, hey, this isn't just about, I think there's a little too much conversation. I'm not saying it's wrong. I think there's a little too much conversation about the number 2 running back. Oh, we just don't have any depth. We got to have depth. But I think the running game in totality, remember, I think Ramir is a nice running back,
Emmett.
but Emmett, dang it. Ramir was last year.
Yes.
Emmett is this year.
That's true.
That Emmett, and Emmett was also last year.
That's true.
That Emmett is a nice back, but he's really a number 2 back. That Nebraska really doesn't have, in my opinion, a great number 1 running back.
I've never heard of a nice back before. Is it similar to a tailback?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Nebraska is 1 injury away from the offense taking a big drop. And that injury could be to number 15 or to number 21. So I think my answer is actually improving the rush offense, which again is a more encompassing question than just the second team running back. It's, hey, how do we make this unit just better, period? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I think does entail, finding, getting a Mosey or a Nelson to really hit it, or even Quentin Ives to really hit it. And maybe, at the same time, because running game's not just on the running back, but improve the run blocking as well. So I think my answer is the rush offense, because Nebraska so far has been able to hang together with the rush defense that they have. And I just think the chances of this season taking a very serious turn is just an injury away.
Can I talk
on the
you?
offensive
Can I
side.
talk you into it being the defensive run game? Because that's where you were first.
It's dumb debate.
So I think my first inclination was also the run defense, and I think why is if you're able to stop a team from running, or if the running defense were to improve, I think the defense would be close to great because of how good the pass defense is. And so if they're able to get off the field more often than not, it would just solve so many of the problems. Like one of the things that I worry about with Nebraska in a loss this year, or in losses this year, is that it is going to be because a team is able to do what Michigan did, and that's just grind them into dust over the course of a long, long drive where they're just running and picking up first downs. So that is, day fight kind of hits on what I'm going for. Nebraska's pass defense is great, but it doesn't matter if teams can run all day long. So I would just say, give me the good run defense, because then that means the defense full stop is really, really good. And that just solves a whole side of the ball's problem. And then, your concerns about the running room are valid. Your concerns about all of the running backs are valid. Your concern about Emmett Johnson getting hurt is valid. But if the defense is good, then I don't even have to worry about that side of the ball anymore. And I know that you still are not as sold because of the pass rush.
Because now remember, for the purposes of this question, you're just improving the rush defense. That doesn't mean you're improving the pass rush. I still think that there could be, as the late great Dusty Rhodes might say, hard times coming for Nebraska's pass defense because of the lack of a pass rush.
Well, we'll see. I mean, Cincinnati keeps torching everybody else, and they couldn't against Nebraska. So, I got to see somebody do that before. I can't get worried about the number one pass efficiency defense until they actually give me a reason to be worried about that.
Right, but they've really only faced one team
that team's really good, though.
Is a pass threat. Yeah, but it's just one. It's a very tiny, minuscule sample
But they keep doing it to everybody.
They've only done it once, really. Come on. Michigan wasn't going to throw it a whole lot. And the FCS game or the middle two, they don't count in my opinion. I'm not saying I'm expecting it to fail, but I need to see a little bit more improvement. And I think this week's going to be a really interesting
It's going to be a great test. Yeah,
because Michigan State is kind of similar to Cincinnati in that they can throw it and their quarterback can run it.
Yeah.
And that makes things a little bit more interesting, but I can't see it holding up this way if that pass rush doesn't at least provide some semblance of pressure.
Brian says, Josh, do you think our secondary was exposed as blah tacklers versus Michigan? I thought that was the thing that nobody talked about. Well, I thought we talked about that last week, and sure, but I don't know what that has to do with the pass defense. The pass defense has still been really good. So, but I don't really expect secondaries to be excellent tacklers, honestly. All right.
It's a great question, Ray.
All right, Nick, here you go.
Okay.
A non-football question for you. Are you happy?
Give it to me.
Aaron Papillion says, what song have you heard more times than any other song in your life? Many might say Happy Birthday or the national anthem for obvious reasons, but I think mine would be Thriller or Billie Jean. The Thriller album came out when I was about 5, so I have been able to hear those songs most of my life. They have been played on the radio station since the album was released, and I'm sure I played them over and over when I was younger. I don't think it's Happy Birthday. You don't go to 8 parties a day.
No.
You hear Happy Birthday a few times a year, probably. At the max, maybe 10 times a year. It's not Happy Birthday. And it's certainly not the Star Spangled Banner, unless you're going to a sporting event every day.
I have one for me, then I have a sneaky one that I think might apply to most of us.
Okay.
So mine for me is Don't Stop Believing by Journey. I think I've heard that song a billion times, and I hate it so much. It's probably the reason I mostly hate 80s music.
Wow.
And that's a you problem.
My sneaky one, though, Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes.
Whoa. See, Nick is going in the mindset that I was thinking, and that was going to sporting events. So if you go to sporting events, a song that you hear there, you're probably going to hear elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
That song you hear all the time at sporting events.
Yes.
All the time. See, but I'll go one step further. I think it is a theme that you hear at sporting events, but is not one of those. It's probably like a movie score. You hear the Imperial March a lot. Dun, 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 dun. Like, I've heard that on this show hundreds of times over the years. I hear that at sporting events. They play little snippets of it. And of course, I've watched Star Wars before.
But I'm trying to think outside the box because not everyone attends sporting events.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the birthday song is everywhere.
But you don't hear it that much,
you're not,
do you?
I don't think.
Well, and I mean, think of all the times that you might celebrate someone's birthday in a year. Or,
But you don't ever hear it on the radio, though.
Well, no.
See, but that's why I don't think it's as high as you would expect. I'm guessing it's probably in your top 50 or 20. Like, it's definitely higher up.
Yeah.
But you just don't hear it. Like, John, think about it. You listen to a song and then you like it. You're like, I'll just replay that song. You don't do that with Happy Birthday.
No, but you've probably done it with
go to multiple parties every day.
I guess that would be pretty wild.
Yeah, you're right.
You've probably heard Shook Me All Night Long a billion times.
Yeah, and it's a great song.
Joel writes the John Higgins jingle. John Higgins, where the go? Home of the rooferys.
Gotta play ball.
That's honestly.
Well, I mean, the USC theme song, you hear that at least 300 times a year.
Good point.
Yeah, that one is definitely making a nice comeback. Baymon says Back in Black. See, that's a good one too. Again, because of sporting events.
Is everywhere. Sporting events. Iron Man, when that came out, that song also got super popular around that era.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Sadly, the answer isn't Go Cubs Go because you're not hearing it today.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs did not win today.
Chicago! Shut up, Gus!
Sam writes, what sports team logo makes the best chicken nugget shape? What has the optimal shape for surface area, crispability, and meat optimization? Do you need me to reread it? What sports team logo makes the best chicken nugget shape?
This was in reply to another tweet, I think, from Stibbs?
From Declan.
From Declan. You can get Tyson chicken nuggets in the shape of the Denver Broncos logo. You can get horse nuggets.
The dumb horse thing?
It's just the horse. What do you mean dumb horse?
Well, yeah, but I hate that logo. It should be the horse.
I know,
but why is he dumb?
I'd rather
why is
eat
the horse dumb?
I'd rather eat a chicken
horse
nugget
D?
that's shaped like the horse D.
We all would.
I think I think that every chicken nugget tastes better when it's in a shape. I like dino nuggets better than normal nuggets.
It's like mac and cheese.
It is.
Oh yeah, the shaped mac and cheese are always those are goated.
Well, it's like Reese's.
But that does a better job of holding the cheese in.
It's so good.
The shaped nuggets.
It makes a difference. I don't know what it is, but it makes a difference.
Yeah, but those are also the ones made with the absolute cheapest pieces of chicken. Hey, Bobby Bacala's at the game.
All right, so here's what nice. So here's trains. That's all I'm gonna say. So here's what I would say, John. I don't think you want a shape, a sports logo, like a star, like the Dallas Cowboys star. There's too much surface area. You don't want that. I think you want slender shapes.
Well, what if it's a tiny star?
We can.
I mean, sure. I guess that'd be nice and crispy.
We've had that example of basically the Chargers and the Cowboys before, because Burger King, when I was young, they did the
lightning bolt. That's the answer.
They did the lightning bolt and they did the star-shaped chicken nuggets at Burger King.
See, star-shaped, too much surface area. Lightning bolt, optimum for dunking into ranch.
Well,
or
basically, you're voting for chicken fries over chicken nuggets because that's what a Chargers logo would look like. It looked like a chicken fry.
Tender.
Well, I'm thinking nugget size. I'm not thinking tender size.
Okay. What about the Dolphins logo?
Sure. Yeah. Again, those are the types of logos that I'm thinking about right now. I don't think you want any circular logos. I don't think that that's going to be as crispy.
I think the Vikings logo.
Well, it depends on how you heat them up.
I guess so. Air fryer's always
put them
nice.
in the air fryer. You know what? You know what logo would make the best curly fries?
Old school Atlanta
The
Hawks
Rams.
logo. That's John. Oh man, I love curly fries. Those are so good. We need to have more curly fries in our lives.
We do.
That don't have all the seasoning on them. Let them be naked.
I agree.
Let them be naked.
They do that next door. It's delicious.
Joe asked, speaking of food, what foods have stupid use as of date product on the product, and do you ignore any in your food?
Yeah, of course. Like I don't follow all the rules. Milk, definitely not. That I don't want to touch that.
I don't F with milk.
Same with
dairy products
and poultry and meat. I stay away from any of that. Eggs, I'll eat like 2 weeks past the best by date sometimes. I don't think that's a huge deal. What do they say? As long as it like floats or something like that.
Chips are usually my go-to because even if
Chips
they're
are
stale chips are still fine.
No, they're not. I hate stale chips.
Yes, I will disagree with you there.
I mean, they don't taste good. I don't prefer stale chips, but a stale chip it's not going to kill you.
I'll eat bread after the best, but I just got to look for the mold.
Yeah, you got to look. That's important.
If they're not,
with bread, I always look at the bread. I don't look at the date.
Correct.
Because it's nice and visible.
Mm-hmm.
It usually tells you right away, hey, don't touch me.
Yep.
Exactly. The stupid use of date.
David
maybe
says,
like canned goods. Like
Dave says dates on bottled water are hilarious.
Oh yeah, there's your answer right there.
Or the floss thing. I think we brought that up last
week.
We talked about that last week. Yeah.
You're eating your floss?
No, but they have the use by thing on there. John, I like the minty freshness.
Look, John, Nick's been, he's been struggling a little bit financially, so now he eats floss for dinner.
You know how you could have solved that problem, Nick?
There it is. Do you want to come to the wedding?
No, yes, I do. No, I
no.
actually do. I just, my principle on the save the date. It's an invitation for an invitation. You don't need it.
I saw this tweet from Joey yesterday, and I responded with the dumb debates to save it.
Nice.
Are the afternoon naps worth it if you wake up at 5 p.m.?
I can speak from empirical experience.
And the answer to this is hell no.
You can't. It's, man.
The worst.
I would get home. This is when I was doing the morning show in Lincoln.
The old days.
And I would get home maybe 2:00, let's say. And I'd end up taking a nap, and my wife would get home and wake me up. And it'd
Before you go?
No, but it'd be like 5:00 when she would get home, and her getting home would wake me up, and my sleep schedule was awful.
Yeah.
And my rest was awful back in those days. And I do think it was the naps that went into the dinner hour that really hurt me.
The worst.
It's terrible.
The worst afternoon nap is around this time of the year. You wake
you
up
wake up
at
in the
6
dark.
or 7, and you don't know if it's 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. for half a second. So then you're panicking.
One of my best friends lived with him in college, and he was a notorious sleeper inner because he would stay up really, really late. And after the time change, there was one November Sunday where he went to bed at whatever time, and he woke up after the sun had set. And he was like, what is happening? I was watching football in the living room. He was...
That's insane.
Yeah, I don't know how he did it. Now he's a father of 3 children. Congratulations to Rob.
They all sleep late too, I'm sure.
Aaron writes, let's go back to football to finish her off, shall we? If Raiola passes for 300-plus yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception in every remaining game, what is Nebraska's record?
So he does, say that again.
300 yards every game.
Mm-hmm.
3 touchdowns every game. So that's another 24. So that would get him, by the way, to 35 on the year. And an interception every game. So that would get him to 9. So he'd be 34 and 9. 300 times 8, 2,400 yards. He'd be like 3,500 yards.
I mean, it's still hard because, I mean, he's not the only guy playing.
9 and 3 at the very least. At the very least, are 9 and 3.
Because honestly, those could be his numbers this year.
And I think if they are, they're going 9 and 3. It'd be hard for them to not go 9 and 3 with that kind of
well, it depends.
You're really worried about the pass defense that's the best in the country. I understand.
No. It's not that. It's if he does that against USC, is that going to be enough?
Good question, for sure. That's a really good question. Yeah,
if
he does against UCLA, definitely. Northwestern, definitely.
I mean,
just so many yards. It's a lot of yards. It's kind of what I like. That means they're moving up and down the field.
But that's what he did against Michigan. They lost.
That's true. Thank God they're not playing.
Now
Michigan
they're not playing Michigan every week, but that's likely an 8-4. But I won't commit to anything higher.
Wow. So you're only saying likely 8-4.
With that, I mean, just I'm answering in the spirit of the question.
Okay.
I won't. I say likely 8-4, but I won't go any higher.
By the way, a couple of responses. First of all,
because real quick,
no,
for example,
you're good.
I mean, it could be like Michigan where he takes a lot of sacks and
just so many yards. There's so many yards and touchdowns, and
it
seems fairly efficient. But that was Michigan. Michigan's good. And I know you don't think they are, but they're good.
I understand that.
They're not playing Michigan every week.
But
would that be good enough against Michigan State? Most likely. Maryland, most likely. Minnesota, most likely.
We're forgetting about the whole rest of the game, special teams, defense. I mean, it's just questions like that are hard because
that's why it's dumb debates.
It is.
So a couple
of things.
Not
a terrible question, by the way.
It's a really good question.
It's a hard question.
Katie says they don't lose a game, and he's winning the Heisman. There we go. Give Nebraska the Heisman.
No, he is not winning the Heisman.
So a couple responses. One that you triggered somebody. I hope you're ready for this one.
Good.
But first, Michael says, John, as a Cubs fan, should have the Empire Carpets jingle burned into his brain.
I do.
WGN consulate.
And that's still out there, too, man. They still do it. 580-2300 Empire.
Chad writes, going back to a question earlier when we mentioned, this was the what months would you do record-wise when you said something about Penn State. Chad says, I can't listen anymore when you say Penn State might be circling the drain after losing against a very good team in double overtime. Wishful thinking and terrible radio.
Okay, whatever. I'm just saying could be. I'm not guaranteeing it.
Wow.
But let's face it.
Wow.
Penn State, before the Oregon game, there were questions.
Sure.
They farted around with FIU. They farted around with Villanova.
Mastered.
And let me take a little.
Okay, Ford.
Let me take a little
drinking game. We should have a K4 drinking
game.
Well,
no, I only go there because it's a really easy, convenient
have plenty
place.
of water if you're going to play that.
Aaron Judge didn't get on base, by the way, for anyone who's wondering. Off to a great start as always.
But I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 losable games. Penn State right now, according to K Ford, 8.7 wins.
Ooh.
8.7 wins.
Hello.
Which is just a tad bit higher than Nebraska, who's at 8.6.
Hello. I thought Nick would give me the drop.
So, hello.
Thank you.
We just
circling the drain.
Chicago. So I'm just saying. I'm not saying they're going to.
Well, Chad, you lost a listener.
Sorry.
You lost Chad. When you've lost Chad, you've lost them all.
Great.
Bye, Chad.
I can't help you. I'm sorry, Penn State, Chad.
Chad. Oh, this is probably one of your friends because the handle is at CCR. What's that? Something.
Credence
Revival?
Clearwater Revival.
1971. This is one of yours.
Wow.
This is one of
and
yours.
John says it ain't me.
Well, he sounds like an angry Penn State fan to me.
Chad, come on
I don't
back.
understand. I don't understand why you're so angry. I'm just saying it's possible.
Chad, come on back to the ground.
There's a
I
chance.
will give you good takes.
There's a chance that win won't look as good. A chance.